do the ticky-talkies. Okay, that's live too. Perfect.
I'm now live as well.
Huzzah.
Huzzay. Thank you for giving into darkness, baby girl, and being first to stream.
Of course, my heart. Thank you for the offering, my love.
Of course, baby girl.
I don't care how or when, no matter how long it's been your mind. Okay, I think. Yep, everything's good on my end. Bum, 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 bum.
Everything's done on mine.
Okay, so you excited to wrap up this case today, baby?
I am. Are you excited to see what's next?
I know what's next.
I know, but are you excited to see it?
Yeah, the next episode is one of those like kind of silly ones that makes me laugh every time, and I know the characters that are there are gonna be fun voices. Plus,
Looking
this
forward
means
to
we're
it, baby.
one step closer to my all-time favorite, well, my second all-time favorite arc of the series. Closer to
See,
finale. Okay. October 14th, 9:41 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4. Hey, Nick! That's not my usual voice! I'm gonna think. What is it this time? You won't believe how... That is... I'm making her, like, more nasally. You won't believe
no,
how...
you just was perfect.
You won't believe how many people are here for the trial! Well, it is a murder case. What are you talking about? They're here for the trial next door. Next door? Why don't you know this, Nick? They're having Detective Atmey's trial today. Detective Atmey? They said they're doing... My voice is so scratchy today, so everything's gonna be a little off. Maybe I should stop using British voices when reading. Alpha stream. I feel like it's compounding. Ugh.
That is an option you could choose.
That's his way of saying no. Keep up the British voices, y'all. They say they're gonna try him as mask to mask. Already? That was fast. Boy, I'd love to see Mask to Mask's trial.
I know.
By the way, where's Pearls? Oh, she went back home. She said she can't neglect her training anymore.
I know you don't like me.
Pearls has really gotten into her training lately, huh? Yeah, ever since that incident last year.
Please. Oh, that's not who I thought it was. I thought it was. Godot. Please, don't ignore me.
Oh, Mr. Delight, good morning.
No one likes me. No one would notice me. Even if I killed someone.
Come on, don't be silly. Wait a sec. You don't mean you're the murderer?
No, I'm just a poor thief. No, wait. That's not right. A thief can't really be.
Now let's see. According to Mr. Delight, from his second crime on, he was following a bunch of set plans. Plans that someone had been sending to him to help commit these heists. Do you really think there's a connection between the thief and the murderer, Nick? It's possible, but today's trial is a race against the clock. Huh? How come? Let's just take our time like always. I'm afraid that's not an option. October 14th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 6. Rada, 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 rada. Rada, rada, rada. Rada, rada. Rada.
All right, Schnitzel, we get it. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight.
Thank you for the hearts, Obama.
Wait a minute.
And for
Ron
following.
Delight? It sounds like something. Is this a name pun?
I don't know.
The judge will consult Google.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
You're ready. Preparation is the last refuge of the weak. Kokomo Clear Rondolite is a highly textured clear stained glass sheet made by Kokomo, opulent glass in Indiana, USA, known for its gazillion little texture clear rainbows appearance.
I don't think it's that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Okay, settle down, everyone. Let's begin with your opening statement, Mr. Godot.
Ugh, he's got the judge in the palm of his hand. Yet again. I mean, Phoenix, can you blame him? You hear that voice? Damn, that voice is sexy.
You know it. Rondolite is simply too young to be sent to war. That's all.
Woo! That soda water got them bubbles. Burns my throat almost as much as dark liquid. TM.
Yeah, it does. I'm afraid I have no idea what that means, Mr. Godot. Then you need to get out more, Your Honor. Life is war, but that is exactly why you must be more precise in your wording. That's all my statement means. You understand now, right? Yes, well then, Let me briefly summarize the details of this case.
Wow, the judge is taking charge like he knows what's going on for a change.
Hey, Lucille. Thanks for giving into darkness. And welcome in. The victim is Kane Bullard, CEO of KB Security. His body was found in a safe at approximately 9 a.m. on the morning of the 13th. However, the time of death was estimated as 1 a.m. of the previous day. And that's when our little lost kitten dropped the ball. That little lost kitten is, of course, the defendant. Very well then, Mr. Godot. Please call your first witness. I never drink more than 17 cups of coffee during any given trial, for fear of having a fucking heart attack. But the first one is always the best. Mr. Godot, your witness? Okay then, let's hear what the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, has to say for himself.
You can drink around 80 cups of coffee before something bad starts happening? No. Like, 4 cups and you're already, like, free, like, well, most people are, like, really fucking jittery. I feel like that's bad. But if you mean death and stuff, or organ failure, yeah, probably. Diet soda, it's like 60 of them.
The defendant, well, Mr. Wright, does the defense have any objections?
Ugh.
It may be a bit of a disadvantage having the defendant testify, but...
How many cups of coffee do you think one coffee enema is worth?
I don't know. Does the butthole absorb caffeine?
I mean, liquids are absorbed through the intestine, yes.
I don't know. Probably like 10.
I remember when Mia was defending me. She allowed me to testify so she could do the cross-examination. She put a lot of trust in me back then. We have no objections, Your Honor. The defense will allow Mr. Delight to testify.
Ah, you've got guts. Tried. All right then. Mr. Ron Delight, please take the stand.
See, now I'm curious about what these bad things start to happen are, because I classify bad things as even just like being wired and jittery. And I'm like, which organ goes first? Lucille, give me more information. You can't drop half facts.
Kidneys, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. That would make sense. The heart? The heart, maybe? It starts pumping too much? Boom, 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 boom.
You did it, didn't you? Yes.
What?
No. That's not true. For a moment there, I thought we'd set the record for the shortest trial ever.
Well, Mr. Delight already looks plenty guilty with that face he's making. And once he's opened his big mouth, he'll probably put the last nail in his own coffin.
Very well. Now then, can you tell me something? If you didn't kill Bullard, why did you go to KB Security? Well, that's kind of hard to say. Boy, I wish I could go. Now then, let's hear some testimony about what happened.
My visit to KB Security.
That evening, around 1 a.m., I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security. The blackmail letter I got, it ordered me to go there. I'd been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. "1 a.m., the exact time the murder took place. The weak get washed away by the tides of fate. The strong drink it up. You're not supposed to drink seawater, Godot. Ah, it's bitter today, too. Just like my destiny."
You never know from the way he's chugging it down.
That was a bad time to take a bite of toast. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please. That evening, around 1 a.m., I went to see Mr. Bullard.
1 a.m., huh? You're absolutely sure about that?
Yes, that's what my watch said when I was entering the CEO's office. No. Actually, I'm not really sure. My watch was slow and my internal clock was also a bit. 1 a.m. That's the exact time the victim, Mr. Bullard, was murdered, correct? It's too late for a coffee date, that's for sure. The blackmail letter I got, it ordered me to go there.
It ordered you there?
It was the first time I'd gotten a blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere. But not the first blackmail letter I've gotten, apparently.
Yeah.
Does that mean you've gotten other blackmail letters, then? Oh, of course. They'd see things like steal this or take that.
Why don't you save that for later, Mr. Delight? Please don't see any more. Now, what should I do? So what did the blackmail letters in question say?
It said to bring $50,000. Money, a perfect motive for committing murder. Oh, but wait. I never intended to pay that money anyway. That just makes it sound worse. Oh, is that right? After all, he had nothing to hold over my head. I had nothing to be afraid of. An important point indeed. Witness, let's have that added to your testimony. Yes, sir. Huh.
A muddy mud skipper in outer space has a better chance of surviving than I do.
Fuck is a mud skipper?
What type of fish?
The blackmail threat didn't scare me. It wasn't going to cause me trouble or anything.
Or is it an amphibian? I'm pretty sure it's a fish. They like glide through the mud, and the water in the mud keeps them like moist enough. I can't find where I got that information. Maybe somebody just lied to me. You could test it yourself. Drink 80 cups of coffee.
If you drink 100, you get slow-mo powers, according to Futurama.
This is true. What were you being blackmailed about anyway?
The Black Mare.
Black mare? Wow.
Yes, my horse. I ride it every day. It's called your mom.
Please never make that joke again. I one time had a traumatic experience of stumbling upon a homemade sex tape by my mom titled Black Beauty, and I thought it was a movie about the horse. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Trauma unlocked.
Yerp. I mean, it's not good for you to drink 80. I was just told that you would survive drinking 80. I don't think you should drink 80 of anything in one day.
Yeah, unless it's like a really small measurement of water.
Yeah, 80 sips.
Of water. The blackmail letter said, if you don't want your identity revealed, correct? I'm sure it was referring to the whole mask-to-mask thing. But I wasn't worried. Mr. Buller didn't have anything on me. He didn't? Anyway, I don't care about what anyone says about me. Just as long as Desi believes in me.
So that's why Mr. Light didn't believe he was mask to mask.
That's why I knew they were just hollow threats. I'd been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was.
He used to be a security chief for KB Security, right?
Yes, that's right. A security chief. You. And yet, a year ago, you were fired without notice. Revenge for an old grudge. A perfect motive for murder, wouldn't you say?
This isn't good. Maybe I should change the subject. Nah. Mr. Delight, please tell us why you were fired from your job.
Well, the world is filled with those who have said, I wish I had never asked that.
Okay, then I take it back.
Defendant, please answer the question. I needed money. You needed money. Well, you see, Desi loves to spend it. It's kind of her hobby.
not exactly the best hobby in the... Oh, wait. Not exactly the best hobby in the world, huh, Nick?
You're one to talk. My salary wasn't nearly enough. So I stole data from the company.
Ooh. Corporate espionage. Come again?
KB Security has a lot of security info on all sorts of companies. And since I was a security team chief, you stole some data and sold it. Mr. Bullard found out and I was fired immediately.
I've got my
Well-
potato.
What?
I dropped my potatoes.
Oh. I mean, you kind of fucking deserved to be fired after that.
Yerp. What? I wish I had never asked that.
I was somehow able to keep it a secret and made it seem like I had quit on my own.
What is it, Nick? You don't look so good.
Someone who brings harm to their company is fired as punishment. You'd do well to remember that.
He sure told you.
So you admit that you stole data from your company. Is that correct? Yes. I'm sorry. This is a very important fact. Please add it to your testimony.
Oh man, this whole thing just took a big turn for the worse. Crashed and blew up. It's gonna take the jaws of life to rip this case from the clutches of disaster.
He fired me for selling company secrets, but Desi doesn't know about that.
Well, she does now, buddy. Why would you do something like that?
Well, for Desi's hobby. What else?
Wasting money, huh?
It's not a waste.
So Miss Delight doesn't know that her husband was fired, does she? So it would seem. I'm not sure what to think about couples who keep secrets like that from each other. Alright, one time Maya's not a fucking idiot. I can't believe it. Maya's not a fucking idiot. This time. This case has gotten even Maya to think seriously about couples.
Please try to stay focused, Mr. Wright.
There wasn't much to his testimony, was there? Sounds like he's avoiding something. At least, that's what it sounds like to me. Thank you for the offering, Lucille. Don't lick me.
Only I can lick her.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. We'd better be careful. But if we don't find a way to make him spill the beans... beans... We'll never get closer to the truth. Yeah, I'm licking the blessing. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you can do with your blessing whatever you so choose to. That's between you and it. Yeah!
That evening, around 1 a.m., I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security.
Oh, it started over, babe, so I don't think we need to do it. Press the second time. We've pressed everything. Now we just need to figure out what evidence to press that.
Yeah.
Oops. Let's see. What do we even have?
If he's avoiding something, maybe when we pressed on that second to last statement, we can get some kind of important info from him.
That's right. Second to last. This one?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait. Was it the third one?
Uh, wait, what?
That's new. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I'm afraid that reason isn't going to hold up anymore.
What reason? I missed it.
I did too.
Okay. What do you mean? I'm confused.
The victim had no proof the defendant was masked to mask. But you're the one who stole company secrets only 1 year earlier. But that was all over with once I was fired. But it is true that the fact I stole secrets was kept under wraps. Even so, there's no reason for me to pay up now a whole year later.
Is that really true? What is it, Nick? The fact that Ron was stealing company data. I wonder if he would have had a problem if that ever became public knowledge.
Yes, he would. Because then Desi would know.
Mr. Delight, I believe you would have been in considerable trouble if your identity as a company data thief was made public.
Uh, Mr. Wright. You're right. What are you trying to do by bullying your own client? Huh. Men are like colonies of bacteria. The more heat you apply, the faster they grow. That sounded gay as fuck.
That's exactly right.
Well then, feel free to keep up the heat, my little lawyer amigo.
Try to sleep with him? Little lawyer amigo. That's what I call my penis.
Yes, now come on. Provide some evidence to back up your assertion. Why would Mr. Delight want to keep his data stealing secret from going public? Because then his wife would hate him.
Mr. Delight, what do you say? What you said just now doesn't match what you told me yesterday.
Huh? What doesn't?
I think you must have been scared. Very scared. Having a certain person find out your secret.
Gulp.
Thank you.
A certain person.
Miss Desiree Delight, the defendant's wife.
Well, but I... Listen to me, my Desi, she's... Looks like if I just sit back and relax, the fun will end before it truly begins.
Godot.
Yes, we know. It was all your wife's fault. What do you mean? Mr. Delight stole company data to pay for his wife's spending habit, for which he was fired. Unable to face his own wife, someone used his dirty little secret to blackmail him.
What?
That is how this murder came about. Oh!
No, everything is falling neatly into place for him.
Don't talk about my Desi like that. You'll be sorry. Well, it seems that we've learned a great deal of things here so far.
What do you think, Nick? I don't think it was possible to get so thoroughly whipped in just about 20 minutes.
Clearly, there was sufficient motive for murder. He stole data for his wife, and he killed to protect his secret. A family man who cared just a little too much. The motive is clear. Let's move on.
Ugh.
What happened at the crime scene at 1 in the morning, Mr. Delight? Come now, tell us. We're all ears.
At the CEO's office.
When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. Suddenly, I was hit on the forehead. After that, I remember being a bit dazed. If I hadn't been wearing that, I would have been killed. When I came to, Mr. Bullard was lying there, dead. I see. Suddenly hit on the forehead, huh? I believe the detective from yesterday provided similar testimony. He said that mask to mask struck him on the head from behind.
Keep not getting the dragon fruit ones.
What? The high chews?
Yeah. Every time I reach in
You're not?
blind, I keep grabbing mango instead.
You are allowed to look at them.
Yeah. Of course, since Atme turned out to be the culprit himself, that was all a lie.
Huh. No one's going to believe a pathetic lie like that. What are you saying? I really was attacked. We'll find out if you say it's true or not during the cross-examination. Got that, Mr. Trite? Don't go easy just because he's your client. If you see any sign that you are, I'll treat you to another cup of my special blend.
You don't need to worry about that, Mr. Godot. I have faith in Ron. I know he didn't do it.
When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there.
Who was this suspicious shadow?
If there was 1,000 of me, and if even one knew, I'd tell you. Trust me.
He's dodging all our questions. His dodging all our questions is not helping us win his case. Okay, then how about the victim, Mr. Bullard, at that time?
What do you mean by how was he?
Was he already dead? Was he still alive? Maybe he was the one who hit you in the first place.
That's a good question. What do you think, Mr. Wright?
Fuck you.
Suddenly I was hit on the forehead. After that, I remember being a bit dazed.
Your forehead?
Yes, I was hit on the forehead as soon as I entered the room. It was an amazingly fast and powerful attack.
Do you remember anything about who hit you?
Well, like I said, it was a fast and powerful hit. So I think I was a little dazed for a while.
I don't think Mr. Delight even grasped what you were asking. Yeah, I'd like to show him a fast and powerful attack myself. Maybe that would knock some sense back into him.
Yeah, maybe. If I hadn't been wearing that, I would have been killed.
That? Could you please clarify what you're referring to?
Why, my mask-to-mask costume, of course. Wait just a moment. Mask to mask. Huh? Oh, did I forget to mention it before? Just to be on the safe side, I dressed as mask to mask. And then I descended upon the office of the CEO of KB Security.
Nick, did you know about this? He never told me this. I don't recall him ever mentioning it to me either.
Even I didn't know that. Seems our little friend really loves to keep secrets. I'm sorry, I just never had a chance to mention it until now. Wait. That's not right. You know, sometimes it's just... things just... My sixth cup of coffee is staring up at me coldly. I'm surprised any of your coffee has time to get cold. At any rate, we can't ignore this new piece of information. Witness, please correct your testimony. Excuse me.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, okay. Good. I'd have been killed if I hadn't been wearing my mask-to-mask costume.
Oops, I was distracted.
When
Why were you dressed up as mask to mask?
Why? Because I'm mask-to-mask, of course. What are you talking about? Mask-to-Mask's trial is being held next door. Yes, I guess so. Anyway, at that time, I thought I was being blackmailed over the mask-to-mask issue. So I thought I should go as him just to be safe.
Oh boy.
Let me tell you, it's a real pain to move around with that cape. That's why it took a lot longer than I'd expected.
Took a lot longer? What is he talking about? What do you mean by took a lot longer?
Oh, opening the safe, of course. My cape got caught on the safe door, you see. This all happened when I was hiding Mr. Bullard's body.
God damn it, motherfucker!
What was that? Back up a second. Yes? You were the one that hid the body in the safe? Well, yeah. Inconceivable. Why? Just why? What reason could you have? What were you thinking? In question. When does someone toss their dirty shorts in the washing machine? What? The answer is simple. When they take them off.
I just realized Godot probably has to poop a lot because he drinks so much coffee.
Drinking a ton of coffee makes me pee a lot.
That makes sense. It's a lot of liquids.
Yeah. As usual, I have no idea what you're saying.
Do you mean that Mr. Delight hid the body because he's the murderer?
So you're not as stupid as you look.
His metaphor this time was really obscure.
Mr. Wright, you don't mean that you knew about this whole safe business, do you?
Well, yes.
Why am I the only one not in the loop here? Witness, make sure you add this to the testimony. Yes, sir.
Uh-oh. Looks like a storm front is moving in over the fair weather judge.
I panicked and hid the body in the safe. It took about 10 minutes.
Why did you hide the body in the safe anyway?
Well, because it wouldn't fit in a drawer.
Oh my fucking god. That's not exactly what I meant.
When I saw that corpse, I kind of lost it. I thought, if they find his corpse, they'll think I did it. I think you had a simpler reason than that. It's because you killed him. That's why you spent 10 minutes hiding the body. That certainly makes more sense.
Hold on. 10 minutes. What is it, Nick? I just had a thought. Under those circumstances, would you normally try to hide the body? And spend 10 whole minutes to do it? Under those circumstances? What circumstances? Oh! Hey, Nick, if you think his behavior was so strange, why don't you present some evidence that would show just what those circumstances were? That's it. I'll take a look at the court record and present some evidence. We heard this from Mr. Delight yesterday, didn't we? There's not much in this testimony either. I bet you he's still hiding something. I wouldn't be surprised. We'll just have to draw it out of him. I just hope he doesn't make things any more complicated. Alright, so on the last piece, we need to present something. Ah, this.
Yeah.
Your Honor, could you please take a look at this record?
And what might this be?
The record for the emergency buzzer that connects the CEO's office to security. If the button in the office is pressed, a security team is supposed to come running. And according to this record, the buzzer was pushed once at 1:02 a.m.
Oh. What?
If Mr. Rondelite truly was the murderer, he would have ran as soon as the buzzer sounded. After all, a security guard would have been heading his way.
Let's remember who we're dealing with here. He probably had no idea there was security. He probably had no idea there were security personnel in the building. He only worked there as the head of security for a year.
Up until 1 year ago, my client was working as a chief of security. There's no way he wouldn't have known about them.
But, as it turns out, the guard never came.
That was nothing more than a coincidence. The fact that the guard was a pathetic loser, who had just gotten punched in the face by his ex's new boyfriend, and wasn't anywhere in the vicinity. It was not something Mr. Delight could have known. I feel
Again,
like
remember who we're dealing with here.
that was a dick count. He had no reason to
Is he
do that.
wrong?
He's not wrong. You don't have to be wrong to be a
But
dick.
that is a dick count.
You're not only a dick, you're not a dick if you're wrong.
Yep. It's a sure bet that Mr. Delight didn't even notice the buzzer going off.
This buzzer is extremely loud. There is no way he could have ignored something like that. If he had been conscious, that is.
Conscious? What do you mean by that?
Oops. Make the noise. I said ugh. Yay.
Fine. Let's hear your theory. Your game theory.
Recall the defendant's testimony. The moment he entered the victim's office, someone attacked him. Mr. Delight said he felt dazed. I'm willing to wager that he was knocked unconscious for at least a few minutes.
Unconscious? So he fainted?
That's why Mr. Delight didn't know that the buzzer had sounded. And that's why he thought he had time to hide the body.
So, what are you trying to say?
Mr. Delight was knocked out and the buzzer went off soon afterwards. Now, unless my client was able to hit the buzzer while he was unconscious, it can only mean that there was another person in that room. That's right, whoever it was, they knocked out Ron Delight and then pressed the buzzer. Pew, 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 pew.
Order in the court. Mr. Wright, this is... This is preposterous. It was this kid. Ron Delight is the one who killed Kane Bullard.
Then who pressed the buzzer?
It was the victim, of course. He pressed the buzzer when the defendant attacked him. He didn't die right away. He must have held on long enough to push that button. So Kane Bullard sounded the buzzer himself. What is your opinion on this, Mr. Wright?
I need to prove that the real criminal was there at the scene. But how? Can I prove that it wasn't Kane Bullard who sounded the buzzer? Is it that the fingerprints were wiped off? Yeah, if Kane had pressed it... I don't know. But, I mean, it could just be that whoever turned it off wiped their fingerprints off of it.
Yeah.
Maybe he has no hand.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you think? You think we should try and see if we can prove it? It's like only one little notch.
Fuck it, why not?
The defense's opinion is this, Your Honor. This piece of evidence proves that it wasn't the victim who sounded the buzzer. Oh, it was right.
Nice.
I have to verify
Apparently,
what, baby?
Apparently, Rondelli pasta is spiral shaped, similar to Ron's hair, and that might be what his hair is referencing. Or his name is referencing, I mean.
Okay. Makes sense. Alrighty then. I believe this is the piece of incontrovertible evidence you were looking for.
The emergency buzzer? Is there some kind of clue on it?
Absolutely not.
Hey, come on now. Please give some thought to what you say before opening your mouth.
The fact that there are absolutely no clues is itself the clue.
Now I'm the one who's clueless.
This button had no fingerprints on it. If Mr. Bullard had really pressed it himself, naturally he would have left his fingerprints behind.
Rhonda Light obviously wiped them off.
Why would he? A guard could have come in at any moment.
He touched that button. I know he did.
The defendant, Mr. Delight, was dressed as Master Mask. And Master Mask always wears gloves. What reason could he possibly have to wipe the button free of fingerprints? That's a good point.
Order! Order! Order!
I'd like a taco.
It would seem. I've been forced to eat crow.
I
What?
wonder what blend number crow flavored coffee is. Eat crow, it's like an expression, like you're eating your own words.
I see. However, if the real killer was there at the scene, why would that person press the emergency buzzer? Shouldn't they have run away without putting themselves in extra danger? What's with this awkward silence all of a sudden? It looks like you're fresh out of parlor tricks.
They're on to you, Nick! Just give me a minute to collect my thoughts. The real culprit killed Mr. Bullard at around 1 a.m. And Mr. Delight just happened to waltz in when the murder was taking place, right? Wait, that was supposed to be Maya. Oh well. The killer clobbered Mr. Delight and then sounded the buzzer. Even though security was supposed to respond right away if the buzzer was pressed, security was supposed to respond.
Time's up, Mr. Wright. Let's hear what you have to say.
Very well then.
Oh, you've got some guts. I like that in an opponent. Why did the real killer sound the emergency buzzer?
To call the security guard. The killer knew that if they pressed that button, a guard would come running. And that was exactly what they wanted.
Do you mean to say that the killer called the guard on purpose?
Yes, although, as it turns out, he never showed up. Because he was getting his clock cleaned at the time.
What a touching story. You're saying the killer had a change of heart and called the guard to turn himself in?
No, I'm not. When that buzzer sounded, there were 3 people in that office. What? The victim, Kane Bullard, was already dead. The defendant, Rhonda Light, was out cold. And the third person, the real killer.
Hypothetically, yes.
Now then, in this situation, if the real killer made an escape, what would happen? The only ones left in the room would be the victim and Rhonda Light.
And if any security guards came running in at that time, they would think that I was the murderer.
Yes, that was precisely the real killer's objective. To frame Rhonda Light for the murder.
Ooh.
The fact he just like drinks his coffee in order to do a spit take after the fact is too much.
Yeah. Order! 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 It would seem I've been made to eat my words once again.
Actually, you've been made to do a spit take with a cup of coffee.
Mr. Wright, who was it?
Hi, Dawn. Thank you for the hearts.
And thank you for the I love yous, baby.
I love you.
Mm.
Mwah.
Who was it that tried to frame me? Or, wait. Wait a second. I'm the one and only Master Bass, so...
Nick, you mean the real killer is... We're gonna drag this person in here right now. But, who is it? I don't have any solid proof yet, but think about it. Thank you for the heart, me, Dawn. The killer knew Mr. Delight's identity, and they also knew that he had been called to KB security that night. So the killer used him to execute a well-crafted plan to murder Kane Bullard. Thank you for the go popular as well, Dawn.
Is it?
Hmm?
Is it Desiree?
They already flashed the silhouette of him every time we've talked about it.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
I must have blinked poorly timed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been the silhouette of, at me. Whenever they're like, and the killer, and it's his silhouette. And it also, like, feels like he was, like, taking the crime of the theft because I couldn't be there. I couldn't be the murderer. So the question is, how was he in both places at once?
Hmm.
Did you read this one?
I think so. Who was it that framed Mr. Rhonda Light for the murder of Kane Bullard?
Detective, look at me! He's the only one who could have done it.
Ace Detective. Look at me? You mean Mask the Mask did it?
Impressive, baby. Your Honor, the person being tried in the court next to us is not Mask to Mask at all. He is, in actuality, the true murderer of Kane Bullard.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Theft and murder. Which is the more serious crime?
You're not even close. Murder is the more serious crime, of course. It's a capital crime subject to capital punishment.
Please remember the trial from yesterday, if you would. When Luke Atme confessed, there was a huge commotion in the courtroom.
Of course. A famous detective one. Ah. Of course. A famous detective was unmasked as, well, Mask the Mask.
Instead of being convicted of murder, he was found guilty of grand larceny. That was his true objective all along.
To be found guilty.
Master Mask had the perfect alibi for when the murder took place. He was stealing the urn at Lordly Taylor. In other words, being found guilty as Master Mask was look at me's airtight, watertight, fuck. Okay. Was look at me's airtight, watertight, and unassailable alibi.
A guilty verdict. As an alibi. You did, baby.
UGLY, you ain't got no alibi. You ugly. Yeah, you ugly.
You know, it's almost time. For what?
Dinner, I hope. I'm hungry again. I didn't have time
For
to
look
make
at
dinner
me's
tonight.
verdict. It was a pretty simple trial after all. You should get something to eat, baby.
I ate the rest of my breakfast. I got distracted whenever I was doing work, and so I finished that. But I'm planning on making dinner after stream. It's fine.
Gotcha. If we're going to stop this trial and stall that one, we're gonna need to do it now. Of course. That's assuming you have proof that the detective was the one who committed the murder. Mr. Oh, wait. Mr. Look at Me's trial has indeed attracted the attention of the entire country. If you were to intrude and fail to provide adequate proof of his true crime, Mr. Delight would be left with no grounds for appeal. A banana peel.
Am I really sure about this?
Huh. But that's only good when your life's the ante. Mr. Wright, I believe in you.
Mr. Delight.
So please, I'm begging you.
Thanks, but my decision will determine the rest of your life. Can I really risk your life like this? Phoenix. Set yourself on fire and rise from the ashes. What was that? Don't stray, Phoenix. Use the gasoline. For your client. Take the path of trust.
Yeah.
I'm done. that voice. It sounds like Mia. Mamma Mia. Let's go. Okay, I'm done. I probably should have. Okay, I want something right now. Your Honor, the defense requests an immediate recess.
So that's your answer. Oh.
Yeah, I want to go play outside.
Very well. I've decided as well. This court will now take a 20-minute recess. Mr. Wright, when we return, please summon Mr. Luke at me to the stand.
Yes, Your Honor. Woo! We beat the game. October 14th, 11:58 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 5.
Well, Sir Detective at me. I have to say, Mr. Payne, you performed splendidly. Oh no, Sir Detective at me, you were the one who...
God, stop sucking each other's dicks.
Oh,
I can do him if you want.
That's enough.
Okay, you did a perfect voice.
This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial.
Do all the judges have beards?
This court finds the defendant, Luke and me. Probably.
Wait! Don't hand down your verdict yet, please. Please.
Well, Sir Lawyer, welcome to my courtroom.
What?
Who's this loser, huh?
It says hoser. I think this might be a Canadian judge.
Oh. Who's this hoser, huh?
Look at his
That's not
eyes!
Canadian at all.
Look at his eyes!
Yeah.
My name is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. And I wish to file an accusation against this man. Look at me!
Accusation? You accuse Mask to Mask?
That man is not mask to mask. He's just a ruthless murderer.
What?
To be continued.
We're getting through it.
I want to get through you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any day, baby.
October 14th, 12:14 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 4. My sis? I could have sworn I heard Mia's voice. So then, she's still alive? Inside your heart?
Nicky boy.
Oh, Miss Delight.
Is it true that Detective is the real killer?
To be honest, we don't have any definite proof. But he's the only one who could have done it.
But wasn't he at Lordly Taylor that night?
Not to mention, we don't exactly know his motive. I mean, why would Detective Atme want to kill Caden Bullard? Oops, it's almost time. Better get back in the courtroom. I need to find some solid proof. And it's gotta happen sooner rather than later. October 14th, 12:21 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 6. Rhoda.
Now then, this court is back in session. Mr. Luke at me, please take the stand. Well, how do you do, Sir Lawyer? I never would have thought to see you acting so recklessly.
I couldn't let them hand down your verdict just yet. Not when it would have given you your perfect alibi. An alibi by the name of Mask to Mask.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid even the great Luke at me has no idea what you mean. Of course, I have been in the next courtroom ever since 10 o'clock this morning. I'm afraid there's no way I could know what's been going on here. You've been in the defendant's seat all day long, correct? Being tried as mask to mask. Indeed. It's truly child's play to fool the ignorant masses. Not only did the poor fools ask me to protect their valuables.
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
It's okay, baby.
I think I might have had too much sugar today.
It's a possibility. They even gave me a generous reward upon returning their own property to them. Take this red diamond ring that sparkles upon my divine finger, for example.
So you continue to insist that you are in fact Mask Damask.
Of course. Very well, then. Look at me. Let us begin with this simple question. On October 12th at 1 a.m., Kane Bullard was murdered.
Murder! Murder most foul!
Where were you at the time? One without knowledge lacks even the knowledge that he should be ashamed of himself. But don't worry, I will not hold it against you, Sir Judge. Thanks. All right, Mr. At Me, the night of the murder. Speak. We're all ears. As you wish, Sir Prosecutor.
The alibi!
I was stealing the urn as Max to Mask, just as I announced I would. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. A photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my witness. The time at which the camera captured Mask to Mask was the same time as the murder. It seems the main point of discussion will be this photo of the crime scene.
Look at this photograph. It's a photo of a photograph. There's another fucking photograph. Because I photographed a photograph. Everything else up until now was all part of his plan. There has to be a secret to this picture as well.
Even the great Mask to Mask cannot be in two places at once. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I have a verdict to receive.
Bitch, you gonna receive these hands. Unfortunately, Mr. Atme, we still have to do your cross-examination.
A fool is too foolish to know that he is a fool.
Oh god, you've been talking to Von Karma! I think he's trying to say that you're full of it, Nick. The only thing that's full of it is his alibi.
I was stealing the urn as Mask to Mask just as I announced I would.
So, this photograph is the proof, correct?
Indeed it is.
And the man in the photo is certainly wearing a mask.
That is why I am called Mask to Mask.
But conveniently, that also means that there is no way to tell who this really is.
What do you mean? Are you saying that this is not, in fact, Look at Me? Then it could be an accomplice dressed up as Mask to Mask to create an alibi. Oh, what an interesting idea.
I still stick with what I said. There's no way his nose fits in there.
Yeah. Are you saying that I, Lone Wolf Luke, had an accomplice?
I don't think he did. Do you? I mean, we haven't been introduced to anybody.
Other than Rondalite?
Yeah, but Rondalite didn't steal the urn.
Or
right?
did he?
Well, let's give it a go. If Luke Atme was at KB Security doing the murder, then the masked mask in this picture has to be a fake. Exactly. You had an accomplice.
Now remember, you said that, Mr. Triton, because there's no going back. If you're making baseless claims, I'll treat you to a penalty myself.
That penalty is probably boiling hot, too. So who it... Oh, shit. It's you.
So who is it, Mr. Triton? Who was the accomplice?
So,
Wait.
I mean, he was knocked out at KB Security, so he can't be. I don't think he had an accomplice.
Or what if Andrew...
Nah, she definitely isn't. Like, she was freaking out about the urn being stolen and crying when she broke it and everything.
Yeah.
I don't think he had an accomplice at all. It won't let me back out. So, fuck it. Just go forward and eat our L.
Huh. That's quite the prank you're trying to pull. Do you have any evidence that this person is in fact the accomplice?
Well, the aura that this person was farming.
If you're going to judge someone by their aura, you'd be right up there as the #1 suspect, Mr. Wright.
Jumped the gun on that one.
Mm.
We'll come back to that one. Let's press everything else. Maybe we'll get some insight.
Yeah.
But he definitely didn't have an accomplice. I just don't know how he did it. Well, my theory is that he tampered with the photo somehow, like the time. Because I don't see a date on it.
Yeah.
It's just the date. No, or just the time. There's no date. So it could have been from a different day.
Yeah. Can you look at the photo again?
Oh, shit!
Oh, whoops.
Oopsie daisy.
Very oopsie daisy.
I hit the wrong button. Okay. Let's not fuck this up. Check.
That box doesn't have any paint on it.
Oh, you're right.
That might be the evidence that it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah. So by photograph, you mean this piece of evidence here. Is that correct?
Indeed it is. That is it. The very thing that proves I committed the crime.
The very thing that proves you committed the crime. When you think about it, it's really odd. You say that almost as if you had this picture taken on purpose.
He was simply caught by the very camera that he had set up. We all have days like that. Indeed, it turned out that there was no such thing as the perfect crime after all. Life is truly an ironic thing, a sad blue melody.
Looks like I'd better gather more information for now. If he's truly the killer, there's got to be something phony in that photo. So do we have to press them on other
time.
stuff? Sorry, go ahead.
The time at which the camera captured Mask to Mask was the same time as the murder.
Not the camera that took this photograph.
Oh, come now. It's all too clear what you're thinking.
Huh?
You think I altered the timestamp on the photograph, didn't you? Don't you? I'm afraid that's impossible. The camera was set up by Lord Lee Taylor, and on top of that, it was Lord Lee Taylor's staff that printed that picture's data. Unfortunately for the defense, there's no way that picture could have been altered. I see.
Looks like I'd better find something else that could be suspicious. So? This alibi is false? It has to be, or he couldn't have killed Mr. Bullard at KB Security. But I'm not really spotting anything unusual. There are two possibilities. Either the mask-to-mask in the photo is a fake, or the photo itself is. Okay, so he is saying that it's gotta be a fake mask-to-mask, or it's the photo. We know it's... the photo doesn't make sense. We didn't press on this one. I believe Adrian Andrews hired you at one point.
That's right. That was over 20 days ago, if I'm not mistaken.
You sent the calling card to Lord Lee Taylor 10 days before the heist. That would mean you sent out the card after you began your security watch, right?
Indeed. There was no reason why I couldn't do both jobs at once. It was the perfect opportunity to steal my latest target. I see. You truly are evil, aren't you? Almost gave the judge a French accent for some reason. That was weird. Yes, evil is what I am.
Hey, Nick, isn't there something odd about this? Detective Atme was always proud of his ace detective skills, right? But if the urn was stolen from Lord Lee Taylor while he was the only one watching it, he'd have no way to maintain his perfect ace detective persona. You know, that's true. It's kind of odd.
A photograph contains no words, but in this
Already pressed
case, one turned out to be my witness.
We already pressed on this one.
The crime
Press on
a
all of them,
photograph
so-
contains. I had
Press on
more
all
than
of
enough.
them.
I was stealing. I know, baby. It's just funny.
Oh. I'm trying to figure out what we should do now, so I wanted to talk about that.
Gotcha.
So the two where, like, they were like, oh, this is weird, was on this one.
Yeah.
And this one.
If we present the photo of him at the crime scene, do you think it would let us point out the box?
Let's see. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. No.
How exactly
I'm gonna have to save after
are the
this.
evidence and the statement just now related?
They aren't, are they?
Mr. Wright.
Okay, let me save real quick so we don't lose all of our fucking progress.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm wondering if we press on everything a second time if new dialogue will come up like it did before. That's the same.
Maybe.
We never did go back to this one. where it was saying, was he working alone or with somebody else? Did he have an accomplice?
Hmm.
Would it be dumb to present Mask to Mask and be like, his accomplice was Mask to Mask?
It's worth a shot.
This is gonna be so dumb. They're like, are you stupid? We said he was Mask to Mask. Maybe the accomplice really is Adrian Andrews, but like an unintentional accomplice. Like she didn't
That's what I
know
was
she was
thinking.
helping him. Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Okay, ore farming, we get it. Okay. I'm gonna try the Mask to Mask route. And then if it's not that, then I'm gonna do it one more time, but with the give it up one. Maybe it'll like reveal like a new dialogue or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so not that.
Mm.
Well, let's see if this gives us new dialogue then. God damn it. Blah, 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 blah. The fluke at me was at KP security during the murder. Then the Mask to Mask in this picture has to be a fake. Then there really was an accomplice. But right now, I have no idea who it was. Huh, I don't have any idea right now either. Baseless objections are just what that guy wants. There's gotta be another way, and I'm going to find it. Alright, so. Okay, we did this part. That's not new dialogue. Is there something we can present on here to be like, why didn't you care about your ace attorney thingy? Or ace detective thing?
Yeah. Maybe just his profile.
Yeah.
It's like his whole persona.
Nope. Press at this time, capture. About the camera that took this photo. Oh no, we already did this one. No. That's the same dialogue we already did. About altering. Oh, I think I skipped one that we didn't repress. Yeah, I skipped one. That one. this one. Yeah. Okay. Come on, think long and... Oh, this part's new. Come on, think long and hard about that night. At least I think it's new. The basement warehouse and this picture that supposedly captures it. It's gotta be here. Isn't there something funny? I think if we... You bet there is. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Are you implying that this picture is a fake?
You bet I am. There's something definitely... There's definitely something strange about this picture. We took a look around the basement warehouse that night before the theft took place. And there's something in this photo that doesn't match my memory of that night.
Very well. Let's hear what you have to say.
Oh, it's the statue. It's not moved yet. When we came on the night, the statue was over here.
Oh, yeah.
The funny part is right here.
What this is a blood stain. Ah, blood. Now this case is getting interesting.
Not exactly. The stain is actually pink paint.
Oh, just paint. And peach colored at that.
Pink! From blood to peaches, the stretch sure loves going on his wild tangents. The problem with this photograph is not the paint. The problem is when you consider the layout of the basement warehouse. Turns out that something that should be there is nowhere to be seen.
Well, Mr. Wright, what is supposed to be in this picture instead of the paint stains?
The supervisor of the treasure exhibit stated the following. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I myself was there the night the theft took place, and I saw the statue in that spot. If this picture was truly taken on that night, then that statue should have been there.
But when I went there the day after the theft, that statue of the old bag was sitting in the corner.
Perhaps it was somehow pushed there accidentally. And don't mention old bag.
Your Honor, this statue is slightly larger than yourself and quite heavy. It would take more than an accidental push to move it that distance.
In that case, can you prove it? Can you give us the rhyme and reason as to why that statue was moved that night?
Can you do it, Nick? Never mind who moved it. The real question is, why did they move it?
Well, Mr. Wright, I hope you are prepared with your answer. Now then, who was the one that moved the golden statue on the night of the crime?
It was Andrews, wasn't it?
He needed to make the scene look like the photo.
Hmm.
The one who moved the statue is none other than... Look at me!
Come now, Sir Lawyer. There you go again on one of your strange delusions.
Mr. Wright, what basis do you have for your strange delusions?
It's very simple. The witness was the only one in the basement warehouse that night. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part too.
That is indeed very simple. However, why would I want to move a heavy golden statue?
The reason for moving the golden statue. Here's where our battle really begins.
Well, Mr. Wright, what reason did the witness have to move that statue?
The reason can be found here in this photograph. Look at me. You pretended to be Mask to Mask to create an alibi by showing you were at Lordly Taylor that night. But this photograph contains a single fatal flaw. If the statue had been there, your lie would have been exposed like cheap film at a drugstore. This is why you had to move the statue.
A single fatal flaw.
Interesting theory. Please enlighten us. I didn't get to read that.
I didn't click it. It did it on its own.
I know, baby. I'm just saying I didn't get the chance to read it. I was adjusting in my chair.
Fuck, that really actually would have helped, because I'm like, what question were they asking? For proving what reason he would have had to move the statue?
Yes.
I don't know. We already presented the paint. I feel like maybe the box this time? Fuck, it would have helped if we were able to read that. Because now I'm like so nervous about what I'm supposed to press.
Yeah, let me try something real quick. I'll go to clip and see if I can see what it said. Just where in this picture does this lie exist?
Yeah, I think it's the box, maybe? Or it might be this. Maybe it's the time? Oh, it's so confusing.
If the statue had been there, your lie would be exposed. Like cheap film at a drugstore.
If the statue had been there, your lie would be exposed. So maybe it is the paint again? Because it would have been, the statue would have been over here? Or maybe it's this paint. I'm gonna push this. The lie is Mask to Mask.
Are you saying that this Mask to Mask is a fake?
Huh. You know, I really wish you would start acting more responsibly.
Huh?
The current question is, why was the golden statue moved? So what possible connection could there be with Mask to Mask's identity?
Oh, buggers.
Your face has "oh buggers" written all over it.
Damn it.
It's a penalty for you.
Okay, hold on. Let me save again. I don't want to go through the fucking shit all over. Okay, so it is the stain again. I always feel nervous about clicking the same piece of evidence again.
Yeah. I'll ask you again, Mr. Wright. Just where in this picture does this lie exist?
Time or paint? I mean, the paint's not a lie. So I guess the time, like when this photo was taken?
Guess so, yeah.
Am I overthinking it? Naturally, the lie in this photo is the timestamp.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you exactly what I mean. On the night in question, Luke Atme went to KB Security and murdered Kane Bullard. Therefore, it's obvious. It It would have been impossible for him to have been at the Lordly Tailor at this time.
But what does that have to do with the statue being moved?
Remember, if you will, Your Honor. When was the statue placed beside the warehouse door?
Well,
The statue was taken down to the warehouse on the day of the crime, and it was placed there in order to cover up the paint.
Exactly. Luke Atme had already decided on the time he was going to kill the victim. And so, in order to create an alibi for that time, he took this picture days before the murder took place.
What the?
Of course, the statue hadn't yet been brought down to the basement warehouse yet. So, on the day of the crime, Mr. Atme must have been quite nervous. As nervous as a long-tailed cat in a rocking chair factory, so to speak. Why? Because something that wasn't supposed to be there had been brought down and placed where it wasn't supposed to be. And that is why Luke Atme had to move the statue on the night of the murder. He did it to make the room match with the way it had been in this photo.
order, order. Mr. Atme, is this true?
One moment, Your Honor. Have you forgotten this?
What's that?
The data for the basement warehouse computer. According to this, the camera did indeed go off on the night of the crime.
It's true that the camera had been set up by the Lordly Tailor staff. However, the program used to manage the data was yours. That alone would have allowed you to tamper with the data.
Order, order. Mr. Gidao, what is the meaning of this? Gidao, I warned you about making me wait. Now put that coffee down.
God damn! I thought we were at 7!
That was a little while ago. I promised to drink no more than 17 during a trial.
Wild.
Which means I'm still good till the last drop.
However, the defense has a very good point.
A good point. So what? We're all but travelers on a road of infinite points.
I think he's got his points mixed up with his other points.
So you say this photograph was taken ahead of time? And that the statue was moved in order to make it match? That's a very interesting idea, however.
I'm gonna save again so we don't have to do all of this if we fuck up.
Yeah. There's one point that can't be denied.
Which is?
That it's only a possibility. Men that are trapped by the chains of maybe can never reach their dreams.
That's very true.
No way. Don't fall for that, Your Honor.
Hey, Mr. Damask. Yes? If there's no funny business in your actions as Mask Damask, there should be no problem with you telling us your strategy, so let's hear it.
Yes, please provide this court with your testimony.
And provide me with more points.
About your plan to steal the sacred urn.
The Sacred Urn heist.
I first received the request from Lord Lee Taylor about 20 days ago. The urn was placed in a box, and Zvari, it was then sent to the warehouse. Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my card 10 days beforehand.
Already got that one called the fuck out.
Yeah. I then handled security by myself to ensure that my crime would go smoothly. At last, I held the urn in my hands for the first time at 1 a.m. on October 12th.
I bet you if we press this one, we can get him to describe what the urn looked like. And he'll, like, describe it based off of the photo from the poster. Not what it actually looked like once it was pieced back together. Or not even mentioning the pink stains on it.
Yeah. He'll tell us that it said I am on it.
That's pretty much all stuff we've heard before, isn't it? Yeah, but we will find the truth hidden in the nuggets of new information he gave.
Witness, you're sure there are no mistakes this time?
Sorry.
Very well, then. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
I'm just gonna hop to the two that we already pointed out, and we can figure out anything else afterwards. I feel like between those two we could
Okay, baby.
wrap it up pretty quickly. Okay, so this one we will present. Where is the thing that says it was not valuable? I think I already passed it. Poster of the treasure. Not the note he sent. Maybe we don't actually have that information anymore. I'm just pressing it. You mean this calling card?
That's right. That is, without a doubt, my calling card.
I guess Mr. Delight didn't make this after all. Of course, because Atme knew about the emblem. Making this card authentic would have been child's play for him.
I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my card 10 days beforehand.
Sacred, but it's not
Yeah.
valuable. And I know we presented it at some point where we're like, this is not valuable at all. Why would you care about this? Right?
Yeah,
I'm not
maybe
crazy.
just present the picture of the urn and be like, you call this valuable? Because even in the photo, it looks barely held together.
Yeah. Okay. Boop. It's gonna be a really save-heavy case from here on out.
Fuck.
Nope. Alright, we'll just come back to this one. I know for sure that we did that earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe we just don't have it anymore? And this is the photo that proves that, huh?
Indeed, to be honest, even if a photo was taken, I didn't think it would matter terribly much.
Hey, Nick, if that photo is check if Atney might have stolen the urn whenever this was taken. That's true. He's been saying that he never saw the urn until that night. If we can prove that he's lying there, we can wrap this up and put a bow on it. I need to take a good hard look at the court records. Not a lot to go on, is there? That detective's been covering his tracks. There's only one thing we need to prove in this cross-examination. That he took this photo well before the actual night of the crime. Alright then, how do we do that? There's one thing that Atney stated very clearly. That he had never seen the urn before he stole it. We need to prove that he's lying. I guess let's present the urn to him.
Yeah.
I wonder if it, like, on any of these, if it's fine. Press it. So you're sure that you had never seen the urn before?
Indeed. You may ask Lady Andrews to confirm for her yourself. My security was focused entirely on the entrance of that warehouse. However, look at me, let no information whatsoever slip through my fingers.
I'm gonna present it on this one. My dog's making gross noises, and I dropped my controller!
Oops.
Should I present the photo or the urn itself? Or the box, maybe?
I would say the urn.
Nope.
Fuck.
Alright.
Goddamn.
New strategy. We're gonna stick with our old strategy and go and press every single thing first. I really thought we had it this time. Because, I mean, the logic we're aware of. I guess it's just like presenting the correct thing at the right time.
Yeah.
You were asked to guard the urn by Miss Adrian Andrews. Is that right?
Indeed, it seemed that they had heard of my sparkling reputation. That doesn't even make sense.
I see Miss Andrews is still attracting the weirdos. You'd better watch out too, Maya. Oh, wait. You better watch out too, Maya. Wow. I don't know if you want me to just keep pressing or if you wanted to read this one or not, but I'm just gonna kind of rush through this. You mean this box?
Yes, that pathetic box. There's no paint on it in the one he's holding. Lady Andrews was especially taken with that urn. And she wouldn't let anyone enter the storeroom, not even me.
Huh, interesting new tidbit.
Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime.
We pressed this one earlier. Press this one. I'm just gonna press it again to be consistent. Handled security himself. So no one entered the basement warehouse?
Unfortunately, there were many different treasures being taken there. Thus, for a period of approximately 5 days, people were indeed going in and out of the warehouse. Hmm.
And we did this one already. Okay, so we've officially pressed on every single thing. Okay, now that we know we've pressed on everything, I'm gonna save it one more time. Oh, we know it's... I wonder if it's the poster itself we're supposed to do. But you also pointed out, yeah, like, oh, the box had pink paint on it. So is this... We need to present the box at some point, and the... If he only saw the urn afterwards, maybe we have it in reverse. Maybe he thinks the urn... Well, I don't know. I'm so... Because he did steal it. We do know for sure he saw it. I'm gonna do the box.
Yeah.
The box. Oh god, I don't know. Ugh. Okay. Which piece of data or evidence, I mean, do we need to present?
Fuck.
Okay. It's definitely the last statement, I think. Don't know if we're overthinking this or if we're just... It's annoying because it's like, I have all the pieces, but I cannot figure out the proper way to put them.
Yeah.
And I'm annoyed that we, for sure, like, we're like, hey, this is not a... It was Adrian Andrews who told us that she had it appraised and it wasn't worth anything. Received it 20 days ago. The urn was placed in a box and sent to the warehouse. unable to see it until the day of the crime.
Didn't the calling card say that the urn was speckled?
Oh, you're right. Oops, I didn't meant to press that. I meant to present the poster.
How could he have?
Wait, what?
There's no way. He must have.
Was I mostly?
There's no way that call. My brain is farting. He must have seen it before the
Yeah, I'm just
day of
trying
the
to.
crime.
I tried presenting the poster like on that one to be like, what do you mean speckled?
Try presenting the calling card because it mentions it's speckled.
On this one?
Yeah.
Good job, baby.
Thank you, baby
I was
girl.
starting to get really frustrated because I was like, I know this! I know how this goes together! Work! Work! Mr. Atme, if you really are Mask to Mask, then you also wrote this calling card, correct?
But of course. Is there a problem with that calling card?
Allow me to read a passage from the calling card that Mask to Mask had written. Take good care of the speckled urn. Now, the speckled here surely refers to this pink pattern on the sacred urn.
Yes, that is true. But so what?
Truth be told, there's no way that Master Mask could have known about this pattern.
What do you mean?
This pink
Bless you,
spotted
baby.
pattern, thank you, my heart. This pink spotted pattern on the urn is actually nothing more than paint stains.
Paint stains?
And these stains did not appear until after the urn had been taken to Lordly Taylor.
I'm not finding this joke to be very funny, Mr. Triton.
The day that the sacred urn was taken to the warehouse. The urn was broken due to human error, or should I say an error-prone human. And that's when the pink paint got on the urn.
You can't be serious.
And yet this calling card clearly mentions the paint pattern. Which means Detective Atme had seen this urn long before the crime ever took place. In fact, he saw it when this fake photo was taken. And because this photo is a fake, your alibi for the night of the murder no longer holds water.
I'm not even gonna try and make that noise. I did immediately hear something in my head when I read that, though.
I'm curious.
Witness, do you have anything to say for yourself?
All right, that did it. He's broken. Nick, I think it's still a little early for a victory pose. Huh?
Huh. It's so sad. No one has any conviction these days.
Conviction, you say?
Yesterday, we all decided unanimously that this man was Mask the Mask. And now we're calling him a murderer. You don't think we're being a tad fickle?
That's a good point.
No way! Don't fall for that, Your Honor.
You say that Luke at me was the one who killed Kane Bullard? Then let me ask you this. Why would he do that? An excellent point. Motive, Mr. Wright. Motive. Might you marry murderous motive my... Hang on, let me try that one again. Motive, Mr. Wright. Motive. Might you, my merry murderous motive manifest?
Nick! He's getting his second wind!
If he prepared an alibi and pinned his crime on Ron Light, as you say, you must have had a very strong motive for murder.
The only one with any motive we've seen is Ron Delight. Isn't that right, Detective? Indeed. According to my own research, the boy's motive is clear.
Without a motive, it's nearly impossible to prove guilt in a murder case. Maybe you can enlighten us as to what the defendant's motives were.
I'd be honored to, Sir Old Timer.
They're doing everything they can to make Ron look suspicious. Despite our lack of hard information, this may be our only chance. Motive? For murder.
I, Luke at me, had no points of contact with the victim whatsoever. Kane Bullard decided to investigate Mask to Mask and simply mistook who he was. It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron Delight. And it was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. Delight for his betrayal. Mr. Bullard's mistake is quite excusable. The defendant truly believes he is Mask to Mask. That is why Mr. Delight saw it fit to kill Kane Bullard. Truly a tragedy.
So the victim, Kane Bullard, blackmailed the defendant.
This is the blackmail letter found in the defendant's apartment. A handwriting test confirms that Mr. Bullard was indeed the one who wrote the letter.
What?
What?
I was reading my line. Isn't that what he just said?
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I was yawning like a bitch.
My EP print.
I couldn't see.
See these titties?
Yeah, I do.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Begin your cross-examination.
Hmm. I, Luke at me, had no points of contact with the victim whatsoever.
And who in the world is going to prove that?
I will. After doing a thorough background check of Detective Atmee and Kane Bullard, we were unable to find any links between them. It's all in the report.
Perhaps they were connected through their work. They were both involved in security.
Nope.
That was blunt.
In any case, the only one with a motive was Mr. Delight. Kane Bullard decided to investigate Mask to Mask and simply mistook who he was.
Mistook?
That's right. That's right. Mistook, from the Old Norse mistaka, meaning to take in error.
That wasn't what I meant.
Just who did the victim mistake Mask to Mask to be?
Why, the answer is obvious. Rhonda Light, of course.
Boy, I'd like to wipe that smug look off this guy's face. Why would the victim mistake the defendant for Mask to Mask?
Don't you already know that? Svari, take a look at this newspaper.
Oh, that's the famous Tear of Emanon, a magnificent jewel.
That photo shows a magnificent detective as well, does it not? Furthermore, it also shows an ugly guard, namely the defendant.
The defendant?
The victim clearly misread this article in Svari. He got the wrong impression. The impression that this ugly security guard was in fact Mask to Mask.
I see. He
That
is
was
ugly.
That was an unusually reasonable deduction.
It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron Delight.
You mean this blackmail letter right here?
It says bring $50,000.
And the handwriting is without a doubt the victim's.
There's no mistake. We have an official report to prove it.
But I don't see an addressee on this letter anywhere.
Why is address sent? Oh, an addressee? Oh, an addressee.
Who
Like,
it's
who's
addressed
it
to.
sent to? I dumb.
You're not dumb. This letter was discovered in Ron Delight's apartment. And Mr. Delight did show up at the designated place and time. The fact that there is no addressee is irrelevant.
I wonder. What's up, Nick? I just had a thought. What if that blackmail letter wasn't meant for Mr. Delight? Whoa, do you have any evidence of that? What are you looking over there now, Rusiel? You're gonna get some sort of disease. For some reason, I just can't shake the feeling.
It's illegal to lick doorknobs on other planets.
What?
SpongeBob quote.
Huh. But the darkness tastes so good. Pretty sure that...
Yeah.
But that there's something not quite right about this blackmail letter.
Well, everyone, are you quite satisfied?
No. Okay, what is off about
Can you
the
look at
blackmail
the...
letter?
Yeah.
This is at 1 a.m. on October 12th. Would that be the... okay. I guess in my head I'm like, it's still the same day until I go to bed! Ha Oh, I'll take the red diamond you
Red
received the
diamond?
other day. Is that his ring?
I think so. It can't be the Tear of Emanon because that's blue.
Yeah. I think. Let's see. Hmm.
You can see
Yeah.
the color of the jewel in the newspaper clipping.
The gem and the thief. Oh, I know that part. I was seeing if there was like anything in this one about a red jewel.
Ah. At Me said he got the red jewel in appreciation for finding the jewel, I think. So if Kane Bullard is saying, I'll take that red diamond you got the other day, it has to be addressed to him,
Yeah. So.
not Ron.
I think we should present the letter on this one, or the blackmail letter on this one.
Yes.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Detective Atme?
Well, if it's just a few, I guess it's all right.
When you said that this letter was addressed to Ron Delight, I couldn't help but notice one major contradiction.
Contradiction? I don't know where a walking contradiction like you gets off saying things like that.
You're one to talk.
At times like these, men are made to express themselves with their fists. Why don't you show us what you've got there, Junior?
Indeed. Time to man up, Mr. Wright. Show us the contradicting evidence in the content of the blackmail letter.
Oh.
Huh. A little 2-1 punch like that wouldn't even faze me.
I think you mean 1-2 punch. Okay. I'm so confused.
Mr. Wright.
I didn't even see what you
I thought it
presented.
was. I thought it was going to. God damn it. I'm not clicking much. Okay. I thought it was going to like pull up the tab where it like you have to click where in the letter itself is the contradiction. And I think that's what I'm
Oh.
supposed to still do, but I think instead of opening the letter and then clicking it, maybe, I don't know. I mean, let's just...
I mean, the contradiction is that the Tiramanon is blue, so maybe present the newspaper clipping that shows it.
Got it. Okay.
Show us the contradicting evidence in the content of the blackmail letter.
Take a good look at this newspaper clipping. My husband is so smart. It contains a picture of the Tear of Emanon, the stolen jewel.
What about it?
The problem is this jewel's color.
Color? I'm not much for discussing color myself.
According to the clipping, the color of the stolen jewel was blue. However, in the blackmail letter, a totally different jewel is mentioned. I'll take that red diamond you received the other day.
Red!
Which means the red diamond described in the blackmail letter is not the Tear of Emanon that Mastimas stole at all.
And your point is, Mr. Trite? So you're trying to say that this blackmail letter was intended for someone else? That is what you're trying to say, right, Trite?
That is what you're trying to say, right, Mr. Wright?
Well, is that that what you're trying to say, right, Nick? Yes.
Oh,
This is who Kane Bullard was actually blackmailing.
I just knocked my phone on the floor. Whoops.
Ooh, no bueno. Naturally, it was you, Detective Atme.
Do you have some sort of basis for that claim?
You have been
Hides
personally
ring behind
involved.
back.
You have been personally involved in every single mask-to-mask case. And in the last case, you recovered what was stolen. After Anne received a jewel as your reward.
A jewel?
Probably the one wrapped conspicuously around your finger. The red diamond ring. That red diamond ring. This is the diamond referred to in the letter. Which means that Kane Bullard wrote that letter in order to blackmail you.
Order! Order in the court. Order, I say.
It seems you've gone too far with your childish pranks, Mr. Wright.
Uh-oh. I don't like the way he said that.
Kane Bullard blackmailing Luke at me? Are you for real?
Yes, I am. Nick, come on, stand up to him.
Then answer me this. The blackmail letter contains the following passage. If you don't want your identity revealed to the world.
Yes, it certainly does.
Kane Bullard threatened to make Luke at me's identity public knowledge. An identity he wanted to keep a secret. Just what was that identity?
Atme killed Kane Bullard because he was afraid of his secrets becoming known. What was the identity he wanted to keep secret? This is... Oh, let me fucking save real quick before I can't do it no more.
Yeah.
This is what it... This... This is what it all comes down to, Nick. The identity that Luke Atme wanted so desperately keep secret was his identity as...
A blackmailer. The only option that makes sense.
Yeah. Luke Atme was a blackmailer!
Hey now. Hey now.
Hey now, this is what dreams are made of.
Isn't that a little different from what you've been saying? You said that Kane Bullard was the one blackmailing Luke at me.
And if you blackmail a blackmailer, they're gonna blackmail a blackmailer. I almost stopped short, and then I was like, ooh, that's gonna sound awful.
Yeah. Are you saying that at me was blackmailing someone else on top of that?
You have to admit,
Yeah, wrong.
that does sound a little odd. It's not odd. It's the only thing that makes any sense. Kane Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atme. But Rhonda Light was also being blackmailed by a certain someone. So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the oh, fuck, that's you. And also, why did I do Maya's voice for him?
Probably because he's a femboy. Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. I received plans from some very kind person, incredibly detailed plans.
Detailed plans? In which case, that would mean that Rhonda Light was actually mask to mask.
This is what we are claiming. Someone else came up with the plans, and Mr. Delight steals his targets from him. And that someone was none other than Luke Atme. You love the judge voice? Dark does a very good judge voice.
Thank you, Nick.
It's because he's very judgy.
Shh. Silence!
See? Judgy.
Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
What is?
When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year.
Oh.
Careless, with a tendency to jump to conclusions. Am I wrong?
How did you...
You say that I, Luke at me, was blackmailing Ron Delight. In which case, I would naturally know all about his relation to Mask to Mask.
Okay, hold on. The music's getting suspenseful again, and we're on our last straw. Okay. Ugh. Well, yes.
Ron Delight started receiving plans from his second crime onward, correct? Which means I learned of his identity when he committed that first crime.
Good point. You certainly couldn't have blackmailed him otherwise.
In that case, let's see some hot, bitter evidence. During the first crime, how did Luke at me know that Ron Delight was Mask to Mask? Didn't Luke find the... Yeah, his costume was in the trash can. Didn't Ron say something about Luke finding it? But I mean, if it was in that trash can, and Luke at me was assigned to it, he probably did find the trash can with his costume in it, right?
Yeah. I think it's this then, because we don't have the costume as evidence.
I did have a good birthday week laid back. Thank you.
I'm scared to present this without your approval because you've been right the last 3 times, sir.
Yes, please present the newspaper clipping, my heart.
I think I see it.
See what?
When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Gets into lots of mischief trying to be the center of attention.
What do you mean?
This newspaper clipping. It has a picture of you and Ron Delight in his guard uniform. Seems that Mask to Mask didn't just disappear into thin air. He just took off his outfit and hid it in a bucket.
Oh, I thought it was a trash can, not a bucket.
That sounds far too stupid to be true.
Correct! With tricks like that, he couldn't fool a baby, let alone an ace detective. And that's when you figured it out, Mr. Atme. That's when you learned that under his mask, Mask to Mask was... Oh, okay, I guess I don't get to read everything. Was he supposed to be Mask to
Wasn't he
Mask?
supposed to be Mask to Mask?
It looks like he wasn't even an ace detective.
I can't believe it. He was just a slimy blackmailer.
What a fraud!
Tried to pass himself off as an ace detective. Why you? How dare you expose me like that? Why I mean, I've never blackmailed anyone in my life. I'm a famous and proud ace detective and also Mask to Mask. Why can't you understand that?
He's cracking. Crack-a-lackin'. I'm afraid you are neither a proud thief nor an ace detective. You're a blackmailer and a murderer. That is your true identity.
Oh.
Oh God, he's losing it. He is going off the deep end. He's popping off. Okay.
It's enough to make one laugh.
Yeah,
Yep.
buddy.
There's
okay.
no way I'm keeping up with all that.
Mm-mm.
It would seem we've finally arrived at the real answer.
That was quite a performance by Mr. Atney.
Bailiff, please prepare a cell for Mr. Atme.
Damn it, Godot!
The hammer that strikes too fast has no time to aim.
That's why Dark ends
What
up
do you
coming on my
mean?
tits so often.
This is true.
I've already prepared to deliver my ruling.
Allow me to say one thing. I will be the one to judge.
That... You don't get much more in your face than that.
It appears that your claws weren't quite sharp enough, Mr. Trite.
What do you...
It's true that you've proven a lot of things. Things like Luke at Me was a filthy blackmailer. And that he wasn't at Lordly Taylor the night of the murder.
That's right. That's why he's the one who killed Mr. Bull...
But there's still one thing you have yet to prove.
What's that?
Just because he wasn't at the warehouse doesn't mean he was at the murder scene. Therefore, if you can't prove that this pitiful excuse for a man was at KB security, then I don't see how a verdict can be delivered.
No way!
Order! Order in the court. Well, Mr. Wright,
This is it. This is the final round. The final countdown. Do 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 do.
Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do.
I've got to prove that Atme was at Mr. Bulliard's office on that night. But can you really prove that?
That's long enough. Mr. Trite, I want to hear your answer.
That night, Luke Atme was at KB Security, and the defense... Can we prove it?
We have nothing that points to him being there.
Yeah.
We have plenty that says he wasn't at the warehouse, but none that says he was at the KB security.
I can't prove it.
just as I thought.
But if we hear more of Detective Atme's testimony...
Unfortunately, that's as far as you go, Mr. Trite.
It's stupid that when someone in this game that's accused of murder, everyone thinks that they did it. But then when you make a 90% argument that this person was actually the one that did it, they still don't believe the first person is innocent. You know? I'm no criminologist, but I agree. Reasonable doubt. I don't know. It sounds like the court system is like guilty until proven innocent versus like here in the States is like vice versa. Which, with my law courses, I am learning that there are some countries that do that. It's wild.
I think Japan does that too.
I mean, I would believe it. I would believe it. I know that there's like a lot of flaws in their court system and, yeah. But what do you mean?
I won't allow for any more testimony. That's what I mean.
What?
Have you forgotten? Luke at Me is here after we interrupted his own trial. You have failed to prove that he committed the murder. I think it's time for this witness to return to his own trial. and face his guilty verdict as mask to mask.
No!
Well now, Sir Lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end after all. I am the ace detective as well as mask to mask. My verdict will verify that. Just as Rhonda Lights will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness.
Order! Order in the court. That's enough deliberation over this witness.
I can't believe this. At this rate, Ron is... Don't give up now, Nick! We still have tomorrow. We can look for more evidence and... By then, it'll be too late. Huh? Why?
Double jeopardy. One of the basic rules of any court of law.
Double jeopardy?
Should a defendant be tried and found innocent in court, that defendant cannot be tried again for the same crime. This is a fundamental rule of all courts. And it applies to this witness as much as it applies to anyone else.
Mr. Atmee will be found guilty in a matter of minutes. Guilty is mask to mask, which means...
You will be innocent as far as the murder of Kane Bullard is concerned.
No way!
The fact that you were unable to prove Mr. Atmee's guilt of that crime here means that he will never again be tried as Kane Bullard's murderer.
Oh! Wow! Now there's nothing I can possibly do to win. Even if Ron is proclaimed to be innocent, the real killer, Luke Atmee, will go free.
Unless Mia mysteriously possesses Maya and tells you the answer
What?
to the case again.
You're
Like
telling
usual.
me this entire case hinges on one pivotal moment of realization? Wow!
Yeah, who could have guessed?
You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today. And as long as there is no more testimony, I'm afraid I have to declare that there will be no further questioning of this witness. Are there any objections?
There's no way I could possibly win this case.
Then I hereby end the cross-examination of Luke Atmee.
What am I going to do?
Ha! I think I see it. Your Honor, when you were a child, this is what was on your report card every year. Has poor hearing and often makes mistakes as a result.
How did you...
Phoenix, raise your head up high. Hi, L-Train! Have you forgotten what I used to tell you? A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. That voice. No way.
What,
Long time no
Mia?
Long time no see, Phoenix. Mia! This is the true power of the Curine channeling technique. I know that it's really Maya who's standing before me, but right now she's my mentor, Mia Fey.
Who could have seen that coming?
Now, let's do this. But there's nothing more we can do, Mia. Without any more testimony, I can't cross-examine. Not yet. The testimony's not over yet. What do you mean? Your Honor, just now you said something very interesting. You've cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today.
Yes, that's true, but...
Unfortunately, Your Honor, you're forgetting about something. Earlier, after the last cross-examination, This witness made a number of remarks.
Well, now, Sir Lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end after all. I am the ace detective as well as masked and masked. My verdict will verify that. Just as Rhonda Lights will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness.
His detectivacy?
Yes, but these comments appear to have no importance whatsoever.
Judge Mia can see your past, and thankfully with the proper grammar.
I think that's the one weak thing about this game is that the story progresses. You're supposed to get stronger as a character, but every court case you have Mia spawning in to save your ass. Yeah.
This is,
Yeah. I kind of like it if Phoenix could fucking handle his own shit without Mia popping in every time.
Very well. I'm out. Peace out, bitches. Very well. Then we shall prove their importance via cross-examination. At any rate, as long as the witness has made these remarks, we, the defense, assert our right to question them. Is that all right with you, prosecutor?
Is there a single case that Phoenix would have won without Mia? Did Mia spawn in during Edgeworth's trial?
I don't think so, but I think a lot of other people were there helping him out.
The ending of the first game, actually? Which case was that?
That's Edward's trial. That was the DL9.
We're getting conflicting statements here. Beltrain says he wasn't, but Lucille says he was. Or she was, I mean.
Yes, even though it would
When
have been
did
the
she
perfect
spawn
time.
in?
I think L Train is right. I don't believe she was involved in the DL6. DL6? Was it DL6? I think was it DL6 or DL9? Anyways, it's one of those numbers. DL69. Down low 69 and as God intended.
Yeah.
Is
Well, it's
something the
Edgeworth's
matter,
trial
Mr.
unless
Godot?
you count the US DLC case. DL6 is Edgeworth's trial. Yeah, DL6.
When did Mia spawn in Edgeworth's trial, Lucille? Do you remember?
Me and L Train are saying she didn't. That's the
Yes, but
one.
I'm asking Lucille, do you remember a specific point, or do you just think that they did? Because I don't. I agree with you and L Train. She didn't appear, but Mia was a voice in Phoenix's head.
Doing the whole believe in yourself thing. You've got this. Not the way she, like, when she manifests, where she's like giving hints.
Yeah, the
almost.
channeling technique.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the first one with pearls is at the start of the second game. Well, that's in the second game.
Is something the matter, Mr. Godot?
Because between the first game and the second game, we had that annoying scientifically assistant.
Yeah. What's her nuts? Nothing.
All the cases are jumbled up for me. That's fair.
Oh, Sir Lawyer, it looks like you're one step too late. If you think such falsehoods will do anything to me, look at... Let's hear it. Huh?
Yeah, Emma and oh, Emma, yeah, Rise from Ashes, though Mia also is a voice and Phoenix has said one time for that one too.
It's true that the witness made some remarks. So then, let's hear this last bit of cross-examination. Mr. Godot, what are you?
Very well then, Mr. Look at me. I'm going to allow the defense to cross-examine your earlier remarks.
I was thinking DL6 was the assassin trial that kidnapped Maya. Oh, okay, the one from the end of the second game. Got it. That's fair. That one didn't really. That one is the killer case. Shelly the Killer. The defense would like to hear why you declared the defendant to be the true murderer.
So,
Turnabout,
oh
my
wait,
farewell, my turnabout.
So please, give us one last bit of testimony.
I,
Phoenix, this is it. This is our absolute last chance. Yes, Chief. The last testimony! Although I'm pretty sure in the
finally.
DL6, if Maya didn't show up, I'm 90% positive it was Maya that saved his ass, so he still didn't do it by himself. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Even though if Mia doesn't show up, he has other people that always end up showing up to help him out. Especially whenever you start getting like later on with Miles being like a good guy and he's like, "Oh, hey buddy. Nudge nudge, wink wink.
Yeah,
Let me suck your dick."
but at least then it's like people who are alive and not Mia.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care who it is that helps him out. I just want him to be better. It's like what we were talking about the other day where like people will like progress in a story and get better with their powers or learn new powers. And then the very next story arc, suddenly they fucking forgot that they had this like new superpower. It's just like,
Yeah,
huh? Why are you progressively getting dumber each time?
yeah.
Maya doesn't grab that bullet. Phoenix has no proof to bust Von Karma. Yeah.
Indeed, it is true that I was not at Lordly Taylor. I had to leave to see about another vitally important job request. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph readied. My brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Rhonda Light. And thanks to the keycard and wallet, it was abundantly clear that he was there. I was also able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim would have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Mr. Delight was wearing his mask-to-mask outfit, which is why he left no prints. And the blackmail letter, the victim likely just mistook the color of the jewel. Zvare, therefore, all the evidence points to that poor boy.
See, whenever they were about to like give us the verdict, I was like, man, this is the first trial where we haven't used all the evidence because we didn't use that binder once. Now I see we're going to use it at this point. This testimony actually seems to hold up pretty well.
The witness's earlier remarks do not appear to have been hastily prepared. All of his points have been explained, and none of them seem to contradict anything.
But of course.
But how did you know about the emergency buzzer?
The police investigation documents went directly through me. And I always look over all the documents. It's elementary, Sir Lawyer.
Urgh.
Are you going to make even more trouble for us now, Sir Lawyer?
No, grr.
I will not allow any of your usual shenanigans, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
We cannot propose. Blah, blah, blah.
A post.
We cannot propose. Blah, 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 blah. We cannot postpone Luke at Me's trial any longer. This is your last chance.
Hang on a sec. Just one chance?
Seems that the party's about to begin.
Yeah. Well, Phoenix, there isn't any evidence that contradicts with that testimony. So it would seem. What do you mean, so it would seem? Listen, Phoenix, pointing out contradictions doesn't always mean you have to present evidence, does it? At any rate, this is our last chance. If you can't point out a case-breaking contradiction, you lose. That's all there is to it. This
Up number
cross-examination was so
17.
difficult for me to figure out on my first playthrough. Yeah, I'm having trouble even though I've played this multiple times because I'm like, I know the end result and I'm like, but Dark's been coming in clutch on figuring shit out. He's amazing.
I try. Cup number 17. The last cup. It seems like the time has come to put an end to this trial.
Get that Jeopardy music ready, Dark. I have to find a fatal contradiction in this testimony. And I need to point it out without presenting evidence. Which means all I can do is find the contradictory remark and press it. Remember, you only get one chance. One opportunity. Mom's spaghetti.
One chance, huh?
Very well then. Oh, shit.
Very well
That's not me.
then.
Oh.
Very well then, Mr. Wright. Please begin your final cross-examination.
My bad.
So
I
we can
really
only
want to be
press
an old
one
man.
thing.
Mm-hmm. Something that contradicts it. Okay.
Jesus.
Okay, so he's admitting that. I don't think it's that.
Hmm.
I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph readied. It's this one. The key card, wasn't it found that night? Oh, you put little extra hearts in between. How cute, Rucio. Yeah, the night of the crime. And it was returned back, wasn't it, at the same time? Because Butts had found it and saw the picture of the wife and wanted to go and talk to her, so he went to return it at the house.
It's not a contradiction, though. We have to find specifically a contradiction.
Well, he's saying that he was able to, but somehow just unlock that emote.
Strange.
He's saying that he used the key card as a way to make a deduction. The key card and the wallet as a way to make the deduction. But if they weren't there, how do you make the deduction the same night? I'm confused. Are we not saying... Whatever. Are we not trying to figure out, like... I thought he was saying that the important other job he went to was the other crime scene. No? Was something else?
No.
I'm just confusing it? Okay. That was... Okay. The buzzer only sounded once.
That's true. Still not a
Yeah, contradiction.
contradiction.
No fingers. Uh-huh. Okay, we came to that same conclusion. Yeah, we know that.
Wait,
What?
go back. How does he know that?
Oh, because we discovered that while
How
he
does-
was in his trial.
But how would he know that? He was in his trial.
No, I
He
know, I'm
wouldn't know
agreeing.
that.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. I'm like, yes, he was in his trial. Okay. I'm agreeing with you, babe.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Atme, about this last remark.
You still don't get it, do you, Trite?
I don't think you find anything in evidence because you're supposed to find something that contradicts without presenting evidence. I know, Risto, I was just looking at the evidence to, like, jog my brain on if anything there was a contradiction.
Yeah. This isn't the time to be pressing the witness on every little statement.
Shouldn't let your brain go jogging. You're supposed to stay in your head.
This is true.
Something dark's always running through my mind. Something.
And you're always running in mine.
I'm afraid you're the one who still doesn't get it, Mr. Godot.
What?
Mr. Atme, it seems you have finally admitted. Fucking dark, like a bloodhound with a deduction. Nice job, you two. Thanks, L Train. That you were in the CEO's
Thank you,
office on the
L-Train.
night of the murder.
How can you say that?
Let's review your testimony, shall we, Mr. Atme? The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? Mr. Delight was wearing his mask-to-mask outfit. Is that correct?
Indeed, that's what I said. My deductions are absolutely foolproof.
More like your deductions prove that you're a fool.
I'm sorry. Whatever do you mean? For some reason, I'm starting to get really thirsty.
When exactly did you learn the fact that Ron Delight was dressed as mask-to-mask when he went to the scene of the crime?
That was...
It was just a few hours ago. Back when my sixth cup was looking at me with a cold stare. Huh? Oh, did I forget to mention it before? I'm sorry, I just never had a chance to mention it up until now.
That's right, the defendant had yet to tell anyone else this fact before this morning. Therefore, the only person who should know this are those who have been watching the trial. Suddenly, I'm starting to get really thirsty. Do you understand now, Detective Atme? There's no way that you should have known that.
Why did you only read half of Eltrain's comment, my heart?
Oh, because we know that Godot is only in love with his coffee.
That's true.
You were in the next courtroom, being tried as mask-to-mask. So then, enlighten us. Just how did you know about that piece of information?
Well... Come on, this detective must have known about it. He probably had plenty of chances to find out beforehand.
And those chances that I want to discuss next. That night, Mr. Delight was wearing his mask-to-mask outfit. There is one and only one way for Detective Atme to have found that out.
Only one way, you say?
I never even thought about how Atme would have known about Ron's costume on that night. Yeah, it's like one of those like little small things where it's like, wait a second. Please recall, if you will, Mr. Delight's testimony.
When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there.
For a second, my client witnessed the real killer.
But Mr. Delight never saw his attacker. So there's no way to tell whether or not the real killer was Luke at me.
It's with that statement that I'll turn this case on its head.
Just what are you implying?
Mr. Delight saw the real killer, correct? Now, if you turn that statement around, stands to reason that the real killer had also seen Ron Delight.
Impossible.
Detective Atme, you saw Mask at the murder scene that night. You saw him when you killed Kane Bullard and assaulted Ron Delight. That was the only way you could have known what Ron was wearing.
Oh, God. Why is it shaking so much? Is he about to go Super Saiyan? Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Didn't he already do all this? Here I am, the tragic clown.
It's the same line you gave yesterday.
But I think there's a little more meaning behind it this time. You see, Sir Lawyer, you're not dealing with the average ace detective anymore. You're dealing with the crazy detective.
What an awfully complicated incident. He went Super Ace Detective too. Kane Bullard was blackmailing.
Hang on, wait.
Kane Bullard was blackmailing Luke at me, who was in turn blackmailing Ron Delight.
I'm starting to lose the voice.
And upon killing his blackmailer, Luke at me tried to frame Ron Delight. He then claimed to be guilty as mask to mask in order to escape his true crime.
And to that end, he came up with this plan. To use the double jeopardy rule when making his alibi.
At any rate, it would seem we've finally found the truth.
Excuse me.
I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of murderer.
Don't ignore me! Ron? For fuck's sake.
Oh, I didn't realize you were there.
This case was actually the first time I ever learned about the double jeopardy rule with court cases. Oh, that's interesting. I guess maybe I've just always watched a lot of like law stuff. Why wouldn't he be? Also, the OJ trials when I was little.
The verdict.
I know, you never committed any murder.
That's right. I'm so glad you understand that, but I really am mask to mask.
Oh.
So, thanks to that trial yesterday, I'm innocent now, right?
Yeah? Yeah, buddy, you are!
What was it you said? Double jeopardy?
Now that you mention it,
I've been careless.
Careless? What do you think, Mia? As the defendant says, the rule of double jeopardy is absolute. The defendant can never be tried twice for a crime in which he was once found innocent. Then, Mask to Mask is really innocent? It would seem so. For now. For now?
now then, this court finds the defendant not
Still,
guilty.
still never ended up using that binder.
Yeah. Guess we didn't need it. Boy, this is really lucky. Wait, This isn't so good after all. You see, the thing is, I still have Mask to Mask.
October 14th, 3:35 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4.
And we never saw the femboy again.
You did it, Phoenix. Thanks, Mia. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because Maya doesn't call on me much these days. Oh? I'm just joking, Phoenix. Don't take everything so seriously. But on the other hand, Maya, she seems kind of torn these days. You mean about becoming the master of the Karine channeling school? Becoming the master means saying goodbye to our mother. Misty Faye, right? Watch over her, will you, Phoenix? Of course. Well then, see you around.
Oh, Outcast, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it.
Hi, Ghost! Hi, Raiders! I'll give you a moment to do your spiel.
Welcome in, Raiders. My name, if you don't know, is Dark Savior. I'm a Demon King variety streamer. And I stream on Friday through Monday as well as Wednesdays. And I'm here playing Ace Attorney with my lovely wife. Also, thanks for giving Into Darkness, Outcast, and being second to stream.
Mia.
I appreciate the raid. Mr. Wright. I don't know what to say.
Congratulations, Mr. Delight.
Thank you so much. No, wait. Nothing really matters anymore now that all of this has happened.
Come on, just be happy already! Maya. You've been cleared of the murder charges and got off as Mask to Mask to boot!
But in exchange, I lost everything.
Huh? What do you mean?
Stealing security information from KB Security, becoming Mask to Mask. I did it all for one reason. For her.
You mean your wife, Desiree?
She hates criminals more than anything.
Come to think of it, she was once held hostage by some robbers, wasn't she?
She always said how she hated sneaky criminals. I knew that, but
She spent so much money!
once I got fired from KB Security and lost all the money I had, she wouldn't have any reason to stay with me. I thought she would leave me for sure. Thank you for the 10 bits, Outcast. I appreciate it.
So that's why you became Mask to Mask?
Yes, but it's all over now. A broken bowl can never be put back together.
I mean, there's glue.
Yes, it can.
That's not true, right, Nick? Right.
Really? Can we go back to the way things were?
You'll be mine, and Nick can prove it. I can? I kind of wish you would check with me first. Mr. Delight, even if a bowl is broken, there is always a way to put it back together. Oh, the jar.
Yeah. The sacred urn. Desi was the one who found this.
Thanks, Ghost. Have a great sleep.
Yeah, sleep well, outcast.
Desiree, your wife. She's always believed in you, Ron. That's why you'll find you don't have to worry about anything. Have you seen those bowls that people use gold to put back together? I have, and I actually
Yes.
have this potted jar that I really want to do that to. I've tried fixing it other ways, and it's not working. The only issue is I have enough crafting supplies, and I fear that I should stop ordering crafting supplies.
At least until you use some of them up.
Yeah.
Oh, right, that's me. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, there you are.
Miss Delight.
You did it, Ronnie. You're innocent. I'm so happy. Thank you. I appreciate that, but, I suppose you don't want anything more to do with me, do you? Ronnie, why didn't you talk to me about what was going on? I had no idea you'd quit KP Security. I never imagined that you were really Mask to Mask, either.
Miss Delight, what are you gonna do now that you know? You're not going to leave him, are you?
Come on, it's obvious, isn't it? How could I ever let a wonderful man like him get away?
She loves him!
After all, my bike's really fast. So fast that there's no way he could ever get away.
That's right, you chase him! You chase him if he ever even tries.
Yeah.
I'm in your walls.
You should
But
be in
didn't
my
you see-
pants instead.
Okay. But didn't you say that you hated criminals?
Oh, I only hate people who act all cowardly and sneaky. Like that detective.
I see.
My Ronnie went and declared his crimes before he committed them, like a man.
Yeah, your broken Ron bowl can be put back together. Just don't let Pearls fix it, or it's spelled Nor when she's finished.
I just love a man who's so chivalrous.
Honestly, think that she would just change any of her qualifiers for this man, and I love that. Chivalrous?
I knew I was right about you. Every day I spend with you is filled with thrills and excitement.
Oh, she loves him. She loves him.
Desi,
Desiree, you really do love Ron, don't you? Yeah!
Nicky boy,
Yes?
I'm really glad I asked you to defend my Ronnie. Thank you so much. I'll never forget what you've done for us.
Oh, well, take care of yourself.
You too, Nicky boy.
Go. I can feel my face going red.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, congratulations.
Uh-oh.
Talk about bad timing.
Mr. Nick, how could you? With another man's wife in front of Mystic Maya? I'll never forgive you. Never, ever.
Ow.
Jeez.
Speaking of Pearl. So just as the case came to a close, so too did my consciousness. I got beat up by a child. Ron said a broken bowl can never be put back together. But I know that's not true. Because Edgeworth came back, and fix my heart. See, I gotta bring back
Yeah.
Edgeworth. It's been too long. He's been away. I mean, just look. Here's a perfect example of one that was put back together even better than before. I don't know about... Oh, well, whenever it was broken before, sure. When it was unbroken, nah.
Yeah. We did it.
We did.
Why is
Alright.
Maya in a maid outfit?
Uh-huh.
And why is that guy across from Phoenix wearing a scouter?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was thinking since we're at the top of the episode that I kind of want to call it here. I don't know if you want to switch games and play something different or what, but my back is killing me and I'm ready to wrap up. And my voice is fucked.
Yeah. I'll play something else.
And next up, one of
Just
my
got
favorite
rated after
cases
all.
for one particular character. Uh yeah, the next one is a fun case. And with that, you have amnesia in on the middle of a trial that you have no clue what's going on. Oh, look, it's all like before. All right, well, with that being said, let me see how much overlap we have.
A historical tidbit for the mask-to-mask case if you're interested. Hit us.
Yeah. I love the factoids about the game.
I'm gonna brainstorm about what game to play and go pee really quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna find somebody raid because everybody that is here is already in your channel anyways. So,
Okay,
have a good
Hibiki.
night, Rusil. Thanks for coming in.
See you in a moment, my love.
See you in a moment, my heart. Mwah. I just need to drop that one since he's not raiding. And I just need to find a channel to raid. I did them yesterday. Oh, we'll do pumpkin. We haven't raided into them in a while. I'll wait until this factoid is dropped though because I'm really curious. I'll trade. There it is. This was not only the first case that had two separate cases go on trial with the same suspect, it was also the first murder trial that never defined the murder weapon used. The game never revealed was the weapon was the Atme killed Kane Bullard with or knocked Ron out with. Oh, was it the sword that was bent? Because we never had to use that, and it was just like, oh, why is the sword bent? That was what I was telling. Nope. So we just flat out don't know. I was saying earlier, this is like the first time in a case there was like some evidence we had that we never even used. I'm used to being like, huh, which piece haven't we used? That's probably the one we need to present now. They never said the weapon, just that he bludgeoned Kane to death. Well, so the bludgeoning is why I was wondering if it was the Ami statue sword because it was bent, and they never established why it was bent by the end of all of this. They also never like talked about what the purpose of the binder was, though I guess like in hindsight, it's probably to clue us in like, hey, he was tracking these valuable items here. But I don't know. I do like the fact that they had extra stuff that we didn't need to use because it made it a little harder to sift through it and be like, is this even gonna matter? Okay, so we're gonna raid
I'm
into
back.
pumpkin. It's been a while. The Ami sword was bent so he could make an alibi when he was supposed to be catching Mass to Mass. When it turned out he was posing as a thief. Oh, okay. I guess because they never explicitly said it was he did that or that's what was used to hit him. He was just kind of like, I got hit on the head by something. That I just assumed that the sword was bent in the actual crime. But okay, that makes sense. Thank you for the factoid. All right. So we are going to raid into Pumpkin. It looks like they're playing Hollow Knight. So thank you everybody who came in. I'm gonna mute in Discord, baby, since you are probably don't need to hear all this, since you're gonna be playing something else. I'll be back.
Okay, baby. See you when you get back.
Mwah. Thank you everybody who came in, whether you yapped or lurked. Thank y'all
Now,
for
what am I
all
going
of the
to
support.
play?
I truly appreciate it. And we'll be back Friday with some sort of horror game, most likely. I know Saturday I'm doing indie horror. No, I'm playing with Gigi. We're doing a puzzle game, a detective game. Anyways, I'll be posting my schedule later. Please copy the messages and let's go show some support. Bye, L Train. Bye, everybody.